As I tap into this energy, it feels like there's a sense of restlessness. It felt like there needed to be heat released from the body. Heat and wind. And perhaps you're entering from a place of really needing to slow down, to rest. And maybe you haven't really gotten a chance to. That hot air that I felt was really pushing out of my body. It felt like a mixture of exasperation and responsibilities. All these things that you have to do. But there's also this sense of I'm sensing a lot of earth. So, feeling this deep sense of responsibility for all the things that you are doing right now. And it feels like there's this acceptance, but also like this holding yourself up to a certain standard, informed by integrity, responsibility, your values for your family, for your loved ones. So while there might be some mixture of that exasperation, it feels like it comes with the territory, and that feeling of exasperation was a lot, that layer was thinner, and it was higher in the levels or in the layers of heated air that needed to escape, which signals to me that like you see it as it comes with the territory, but you accept it because you take your role very seriously. Welcome. It's interesting to me the way that these cards fell out too. They all landed in a specific area, almost in a perfect pile. All of them aligned with the Three of Wands poking out. The Three of Wands perhaps signifying that you are at a position in your life where you're seeing all that is ahead of you. This whole next chapter filled with what you desire, your hopes, this divine light and energy all around you. Seeing that your future is filled with all that you've worked for. And there's a sense of love. You know what you want. And it seems as though you're in the space of recognizing, like, okay, this is what we're doing. And again, it's from a place of choice, of acceptance, of embodiment. It doesn't feel like there's any bitterness or feeling as though you're being forced to do this. This is what you're wanting. But this desire is coming from a deeper place than just like something that's fleeting or something that's interesting for a moment, something that you've heard, like a trend or something. No. This feels family rooted or value rooted. And even thinking about family, it feels like your sense of family runs deeper than the roots of your biology. It feels like you have this really deep, grounded sense of what love means to you. And there's an unwavering loyalty and sense of responsibility that you have, that you are proud and happy to carry. It's interesting looking at the remainder of the cards here. It seems as though it is telling a story of feeling off balance, giving and giving and giving. And while it is within your heart and love and passion to do so, it feels like things have been off balance somewhere in your life. But it doesn't feel to me like this off balance is laden with bitterness or resentment. It feels as though you are taking stock of what is in your life. You're analyzing where you are giving your energy to. And you are making the choice to leave behind whatever does not support your main goal or goals, whatever doesn't support this divine path forward. And it feels like you're doing so from a really mature and responsible way, even though there's a part of you that's wanting to be like, man, fuck this, like I'm gonna take everything that I have and leave. Instead, you're taking a breath, you're grounding yourself, you're seeing, okay, something needs to change, and I am going to change something. And that is what you're doing. I hope that you're able to really find time to rest and reflect at this time, especially if you do have all of these competing responsibilities, because you also deserve love and care. It seems as though you pour a lot out into others in your life, and it seems as though you are a strong pillar in your community, in your family, among the people who look to you for guidance and protection. To sustain this work, it is important that you prioritize recovery. Just like when I think of exercise or any other habit that we are trying to engage in, it's important to honor not just the physical work or the what may be considered more of the outwardly expressions of what you're doing, the observable aspects that other people can see. But equally important is the holding of the work that you're doing. Just like when you exercise or lift weights, there's this, micro tearing of the muscles to help grow and strengthen. You'll need to offer that sacred space to yourself in order for that to heal, in order for new micro tears and new growth. There's a whole cycle to growth. There's the actions, but there's also the inactions. Just like breathing out and breathing in and the pauses that are in between. It's important to tend to the whole cycle in order to travel these divine seas that you desire to. You have 3 messages from this deck. The first is Spirit of Gratitude. The next is Time Machine. And after is the Oracle's Gift. It seems as though you have a strong muscle in the practice of gratitude. And even when you reflect on the past pains or periods of growth, positive or negative, it seems as though you're able to look at the past and see the ways that all of those experiences have helped support your growth. All of the micro tears that supported the growth that occurred after. We also see with the Oracle's Gift that you have the gift of sight. You have this ability to see beyond the facades, the illusions, the reflections within this 3D realm. And this card is inviting you to treat the world as your oracle deck. See the signs within your everyday life. And engage and play with the world, co-creating with the universe in what you desire as you prepare to embark. Thank you for doing this work.